Well, great morning, everyone. Let's give them a ruffle shuffle and see what the topic of the morning is. Okay. It is radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Okay. So yes, a big part of the spiritual path is radical honesty. Okay, that's the first thing that I talk to my students about is what? First word out is honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity. So if you walk with that hand, you can't go wrong. Okay? So, if you are so caught up in the externals of everything, then you are in the facade. You're in Maya realm, the facade, the transient. Okay, there's something deeper than what one sees and is engaging in a daily basis in the transitory life field. Okay, there is that which is eternal, which gives us life, gives us breath, gives us the ability to have wisdom, knowledge, etc. Okay? So those are the things to strive for. Like the Bible says, lay up for things for yourself in heaven, not on earth. Whatever you've got here, you're not taking with you. So the only thing you can take with you is your integrity, what you are as a person, what you have learned, what you have experienced, that you take with you. But all the transitory items are staying here. You're not taking with you your bank account or any of that stuff, okay? Your AK-47s, your bank accounts, they're all staying here, okay? So it's so important at first get honest about what it is you're looking for. I know in my own journey, that's what I used to speak about, because I can't speak about somebody else's journey. I'm not walking it. Okay? Not walking a mile in their moccasins, so to speak. So in my journey, the thing that I wanted, I was in a lot of suffering and a lot of pain and a lot of things growing up. And so what I wanted was to know God. Does God exist? What is God? That was my driving thing for my life, the driving thing for my path, okay? I wasn't interested in partying and boys and drinking and drugs or any of that. Now, I came up in the 60s, late 60s, 70s, the party hardy era. I was never into the drugs, was never into the, let's the free sex, let's go have, that was never my thing. My thing was, in the 60s and 70s, I was in an esoteric Christian order, okay? I was not out there partying it up and things, okay? So, again, you have to have something that's driving your life. How important is the spirituality to you? How important is it for you to want to know God, want to know spirit? God is spirit. God isn't some old man sitting up there on a throne with a long beard dictating, this one's going to get it, this one's not, this, all of these types of things. No, God is a spirit, okay? And so on the path, part of Kundalini is awakening these things to be looked at. It brings up, like I said the other day, the fears, the trepidations, all of the ideations that you have. all your conditioned ideas to be looked at and moved through so that ego can deconstruct and one can get into that space called realization, the pregnant void, the divine is, okay? And know that it is eternal and it's more real than things you can physically touch here, okay? And that is a game changer for the rest of your life. All the pain that one had gone through, you know, whether you're suffering PTSD, whatever it is, it's gone, it's vanishing, it's, you know, it no longer has a hold over your life. There's a massive change that happens. But in order to do that, in order to get to that point, one has to be radically honest, put on the armor, be willing to walk through those places. That's why when you have Kali, she looks very ferocious. She looks fearsome. She looks scary, you know. You have to be willing to transition, okay? Transition through those things, okay? And she always has one foot on Shiva, okay? Shiva. So it's always that conscious and unconscious that are together, the transient and the eternal together, okay? They're not separate. They're not separate from each other. The divine is that permanent perfection runs like a thread through all of it, and all of our experiences are, like it says, like the pearls on the string. The divine is a string, and the pearls are the things that we learn, okay? The things we come into this life to learn. And pearls are created by what? The irritations, okay? The irritations, okay? So again, the path is about being honest. And one has to look at their life in radical honesty in order to move forward. One can deflect, one can be denial, one can be, but it's not going to move anyone forward if one is in denial or deflection or any other thing that one wants to try to surround themselves with as an armor to protect the fragile ego, okay? The fragile ego does not need to be protected. It needs to be dismantled. It needs to be finding that there is something which is eternal, unchanging, okay? That is prior to this ego of fragility that one tries to protect by deflection or anger, whatever methodology one uses, or tries to run away from things by doing drugs or drinking or whatever it is, whatever manner one is using, or people want to be in, they have to be around other people all the time, because otherwise they're encountering themselves in their own mind and their own stuff. And they, again, trying to cover it over, not being radically honest in looking at things and questioning it at a deepest level. So yeah, today's thing is about getting radically honest, okay? It's not about trying to wear some sort of armor, protect a fragile ego. It's about coming to that point and questioning the experiences and the things within one's own life that have kept one on this treadmill of angst, anxiety, etc., okay, which cause the illusions of one's life, of suffering, bondage, etc., okay? So the path forward is getting absolutely honest. What is it you're seeking in life? What is it that you want? Okay? You know, people have this idea too that if they pray, I want to pray for peace. Well, the way it works is not like people hope it will. I'm praying for peace, so I'm expecting all this peace to descend immediately. No, what happens is you get everything that's going to challenge peace so that you can find it. Okay? So you can find it. Okay? It doesn't automatically create it. Just like if you want a lot of wealth, if you pray for wealth, it doesn't automatically show up on your doorstep. You have to work for it. Same thing. No matter what it is you're asking for from Spirit, you have to work for it. It will set it up. So you will have all those encounters in order to develop it. If you want to develop peace, we're going to put you in really difficult situations, okay, so you can work on developing peace. So watch what you're asking for, because the universe will bring it, but most often not the way that you are hoping that it brings it. It will bring it in a way to challenge you to find it within your own life experience. So much love and light. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you online.